Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I've had a request from the UK from a girl called Melissa. I hope it's Melissa. If memory serves me correctly, it is Melissa. She's getting married in a marquee and she wanted to know if I could show her how to do a vintage inspired wreath, sort of like a little bit shabby chicish. Well, I hope I've got you covered. Now, I've got a wreath that I made ages ago out of willow, and then I found this really lovely braid I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's got the little filigree bits here with a little tinge of gold and little pearls on there. And I love that little bit of chill that's on the outside of it, keeping it all together. So what I've done is I've just bound this around the outside of my wreath. You don't need to be too fussy about getting the whole thing covered, because I quite like the look of the bark coming, or the willow coming through. Now you could, oops, where are my scissors? Where'd those pins go? Oh, pin's gone. Never mind. I'll use this. You don't have to be too fussy about getting it on the outside, and you could pin that if you wanted to, but I don't know where my pins went. They've just disappeared, as things do. Right, from there, it's just a matter of embellishing it, and you wanted to just use roses, either fresh roses or artificial. So from here, I've got this really, really lovely garland, part garland, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to tie these onto here quite firmly, because we don't want those to be sort of like blowing off in the wind. No, we do not want them blowing off in the wind. And I'll just put another one there, like so. And I still want to be able to see it. And my other thought is, as I'm going through this now, is if you wanted to, you could turn these into chandeliers. So I'll do it this way for now, and then I'll show you another day how to turn them into chandeliers. Right, we'll just pull that around there. And I don't want to cover the whole wreath, because I think that the wreath is quite lovely with that lovely bit of braid that we've used to embellish it. Right, just tying that onto there like so. In fact, the idea of turning this into a chandelier sounds very good to me, so we will do that another day. Right, that can go onto there like that. Now you wanted, oh look, how cool is that? Beautiful. I love it. Really woodlandy, very organic, very vintagey, just beautiful. Now, the next thing is I've got some of these lovely little artificial hydrangeas made out of, well, they're just little florets that I've made out of hessian, which I'll show you how to make another day. So with those, all I'm going to do with those is just underneath that bit of string there, just push that into there. Oh, lovely. Now, I've only got a couple of those, so I'm just going to put a little grouping there, and then I'll just push that down into there. Now, that there's sticking out just a little bit too much for me, so I will actually just tie that off so that it is firmly in place like so. Oh, this is coming together quite beautifully from what my original thought was. Now, you wanted a few butterflies, so I've got some little moth-eaten butterflies, but they're quite nice. So I'll put one into there like that, and these should just poke into there. Put one into there like that, and I think that we should have two together like little kissing cousins up into there. Now, I've got some little roses. I could perhaps put those into there if I wanted to, but I think that sometimes the least amount of stuff that you use, the better it is. And you said that you had some of this little braid here. I've hunted high and low. But isn't it interesting how easy it is to find things for when you live on the other side of the world? Right, that there can just come out of there, and I'm just going to cut that in half and take that to the middle, and I'll just do a nice little loose informal bow. Be careful that I don't break that, because I think that with my roughness I just about could. Take that to there, and I'm just going to put that onto there, and I'm going to glue that into place for now, which I'm going to regret, because when I turn this into a chandelier I'm going to hate myself for having done that. But look at that, how easy is that? Easy, 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 vintage inspired, beautiful wreath for a marquee and a wedding. And these would be beautiful around the backs of some of the seats, or these could go along the pews at the church. Easy, easy, the sky's the limit. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I've enjoyed doing it for you, and I'll see you another day.